Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mackenzie Marie, and for this video I will be doing my college decision reaction. So I am going to start off by saying that I am going to graduate school majoring in some area of film production, film and television, film directing, something along those lines. So before I get into the reaction section, I just want to state that I'm going to list all my stats from undergrad and give a few hot takes, if you will. So if you'd like to go straight into the reactions, you can go to this time, and that's when the reactions will start. So the reason why I decided to go to graduate school was because I joined the McNair Scholars Program the summer before my senior year and decided that graduate school would be a good fit for me considering the pandemic and taking a lot of things into account. I just felt graduate school was the best option. So as I've mentioned before, I'm going to school for film and television production. So that was a big part of my research for graduate school. The most advice I can give to someone is do your research up front. Don't just apply to big name schools. Actually find programs that you want to be a part of. So make sure they have all the things that you can't budge on. So there was a lot of things that I had on my list that if the school did not have this, I was not going to be applying to it. So I applied to a total of 7 schools total, and I will get into those a little bit later. But I have kind of like a hot take. I watched a lot of these college reaction videos and they were very, very helpful. But I would see that a lot of people would just apply to schools to apply to schools. Like some people were applying to 13, 14, 15 schools, and no shade to them. Like great, because you have a lot more opportunities that way, a lot more chances of getting in. But I wasn't going to apply and take a spot from someone who really wanted to go to that program just because I had the credentials to apply. Like I said, I only applied to 7, and I would have been happy going to any of these 7 schools. If I were only accepted to one, I would be extremely happy with that decision. So the next section, I want to get into my stats, what I was involved in school, and my overall GPA. So my overall GPA was a 3.856. So I graduated magna cum laude of my college. So I do just want to add that I was involved in several student organizations on campus and participated in community service. I also had a film recognized in the PBS Online Film Festival, and I served as an extern for an externship, which is a week long during spring break, for a production boutique fitness studio. It was a production internship in Lincoln Park in Chicago, Illinois. So I wanted to kind of give a little bit of background of me and what I was involved in and what I accomplished. So that way you can kind of get an idea for the schools that I'll mention coming up. So I recorded my raw reaction to these schools in the moment, and I found out if I was accepted, waitlisted, or denied. So when you're applying to schools, there's 3 different ways you can hear back. So you can be accepted, so you're good to go, you're in the school. You're waitlisted, so we want you at our school, but all of our spots are filled. So if someone decides to not be in attendance, you will be moved up. And then if you're just denied, so you weren't granted admission. So I'm gonna go in the order of the schools that I heard back from. So first up, I have American University. I heard back from them January 31st. I applied to their Masters of Arts in Film and Media Production in the School of Communications. Okay, it is currently January 31st. And I have not heard back from any schools, so I am going to go on my portal and see if there's been any updates. If there's not, that's fine, but I'm recording just to say that I haven't gotten an email yet. I'm just going to check my portal and see if there's any update. We're going to check right now and see if there's any updates. Oh my god, there's a section that says decision history. Okay. Okay. This says this application requires your attention for more 1 items. January 14th date. Decision letter, download, respond, accept, decline. Dear Mackenzie, congratulations. It is my pleasure to inform you that you've been selected for admissions to the MA in Film and Media Production program. I got in. I got in.
I got into the School of Communications at American University in Washington, D.C. Yay!
All right, so to go into a little bit further detail, so I was accepted and I was granted a $15,600 scholarship, which included tuition remission and a graduate assistantship where you work and then they give you a check in return and sometimes, different stipends, but that's what I got for American University. Next up, I heard back from Depaul University. I heard back on February 1st, and I applied to their MFA in Film and Television for their College of Computing and Digital Media.
Okay, so Depaul just sent out their emails to check the application status. It is currently 6:36 on February 1st. So I'm gonna log in to my account. Oh my God, I'm nervous. I'm like shaking. I'm nervous. I got in! Ah! Oh my gosh! Oh my God, this is so cute. Okay, I got in. Perfect. Thanks, bud.
Okay, so for Depaul, I was accepted, but I was not granted a scholarship, but I was accepted into their program. Next up is the Savannah College of Art and Design. I heard back February 2nd, and I applied to their MFA in Film and Television for the College of Entertainment Arts.
Okay, I'm trying to get my raw reaction right now because I just got an email from SCAD, and in the in the message in the what do you call it, the subject, in the subject of the email, it said congratulations. It says, hello Mackenzie, I'd like to congratulate you on your acceptance to SCAD's MFA Film and Television program. Your official acceptance packet will be mailed to you shortly, and I was also awarded a scholarship. Oh my God, so I just got into Savannah College of Art and Design. It is, oh my God, it is February 2nd, 2021, and I was accepted into the MFA in Film and Television program. Wow! I am so excited. Okay, that's awesome. I'm really excited about that school, so.
So for this school, I was granted a $18,000 a year scholarship. So that would be $2,000 going towards each class that I would take. So that would take $2,000 off of each class specifically. And then on March 4th, I got a very exciting phone call and that I got a full ride to the program. So I would be a Dean's Fellow, which would mean that's the highest honor that a SCAD student would receive. So that means I would get a full tuition scholarship. I would just be in charge of my housing and other arrangements like books and stuff like that. So I was contacted about having an interview. And then when I had that interview, I met with two women. They asked me a variety of questions. And then from there, I heard back on March 4th that I was selected to be a Dean's Fellow. Fourth, I heard back from Stony Brook University. This was on February 9th for the Center of Creative Writing and Film. And the program was a Master's of Fine Arts in Film.
Okay, so it is currently February 10th, and I just received an email from Stony Brook, but I didn't open it yet because I'm nervous. So I am going to screen record. Okay, I'm opening it now. Thank you for participating in our admission Zooms. We were impressed by you. Congratulations, we are pleased to offer you admission to the Masters of Fine Arts program in Film at Stony Brook in association with Killer Films. Okay, so I was accepted to Stony Brook's MFA film program, and it looks like I was also awarded a scholarship, so I'm super excited.
So I was accepted, and I did receive a scholarship of $5,000 per year, plus a 25% tuition remission and healthcare. So it took 25% off tuition, plus a $5,000 stipend that I would receive in the form of a graduate assistantship. So the fifth school I applied to was University of Southern California. I heard back on February 27th, and I applied for their film and television program for the School of Cinematic Arts.
Okay, so it is currently, let me plug in my computer really quick. Okay, so it is currently Tuesday, March 2nd, 8:09 a.m. So I got an email from USC at 3:43 a.m. this morning saying a decision has been made regarding my application status. So I am going to log in and see what they said. I'm a little worried because I know the decision letters usually come out mid-March, but it's really early March, so I don't know how to, read that. And it's so early right now. Like, I don't even have class till 11, and it's 8 a.m. I'm so tired. The first thing I do when I wake up is check my email, and then I saw this, and I was like, oh, gotta do it. Okay, decision status. Oh my gosh, okay. It says notification, decision notification, cinematic arts, film and television production. I guess I gotta click on it. I'm nervous. I've been accepted to every school so far, and I'm a little nervous about this one. All right, I'm just gonna click it. Oh my gosh, it went to a PDF. All right. Oh, it's one page. Yeah, has not been approved. Yeah. That's all right. Yeah, I saw when it was one page. I was like, Yeah, so I didn't get in. It's okay.
So unfortunately, I was declined from this program, so I will not be attending USC. Next up, I applied to Chapman University, which I heard back on March 15th for the Dodge College of Film and Media Arts, and I applied for the Master's of Fine Arts in Film Production with a directing emphasis. Okay, so I just got an email saying that my admissions decision was ready on Chapman's portal, so I'm gonna go and see. This is my second to last school that I'm hearing from, so I am going to look. I'm nervous. It's been a while since I got an admissions update, so I'm nervous. Okay. Aw, I was not able to get one. Well, I didn't get in to Chapman, so I was also denied from this program, and I will not be attending Chapman University. The last school I applied to was NYU Tisch. I heard back on March 17th, and this was for the School of the Arts, Film and Television. Oh my gosh. Okay, my camera just turned off, but it's good now. Okay. Didn't get in. Did not get into NYU Tisch. So unfortunately, I was denied from this program as well, so I will not be attending NYU Tisch. So I would just like to add that this process of applying to graduate programs around the country, it was a lot. As I mentioned, I started in the McNair Scholars Program where I was researching these schools, figuring out which ones would be best fits for me, thinking I really wanted to go to one college, and then I decided later on that it wasn't the best fit for me. If I could give some advice, I would just say to do your research. Make sure that you're applying to schools in 3 different categories. So schools that are your reaching schools that it's gonna be a long shot for you to get in, but you have that group of schools. And then schools you can get into that are schools that you would also really like to go to, but you have a good shot of getting in, and then your safety schools. So schools you may not necessarily want to go to, but you apply to them. So if the top 2 levels of schools you didn't get into, you would have a school that you could attend. So you want to have those 3 different sections. But I would just like to also note on that, even though I did have those levels of schools, every school that I applied to, I would have been happy attending. With my decision, I would have been happy with myself because each one of those programs met all the criteria that I wanted in a program. So that's very, very important to remember. So ultimately, I did decide to attend the Savannah College of Art and Design, where I'll be majoring in film and television production. I am super, super pumped about attending Savannah. It was one of my top schools. I was really blessed to get in, but then to be offered the Dean's Fellows Scholarship, it was just a dream come true. I can't wait to go down there and study film for the next 2 years and get my master's degree. I will be working in the admissions office where I'll be helping with tours and recruiting students, which is a part of my fellowship. And I can make another video on basically my process with SCAD so far as a newly admitted graduate student. And I just went down there previously with my family for a week, and we got to see the city, got to meet the people, and it was amazing. It's just the history of the city. Everyone's so lovely there. The faculty and staff are amazing. I went on a personalized tour, and the facilities are just breathtaking. And there's a lot of new exciting changes happening to SCAD next year, so I'm super, super excited about that. So yeah, that's where I decided to go. I will be a bumblebee at SCAD. So I'm super excited. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will try to get back to everyone. Good luck if you all are pursuing your undergraduate degree or your graduate degree or your doctorate degree. I just wish everybody congratulations for everything we're going through during this pandemic, but we did it, and I'd be happy to share my process of applying to graduate schools with you all. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. If anybody has any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.